Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. So today's video is going to be all about our geography unit that we've been doing this year. This is something that I kind of started halfway through the year, the school year. I started it in January and we're basically doing one state per week. I just wanted to make this video to kind of break down how I decided on doing this and how I went about it and how we're implementing it and all of that stuff. So anything that I mention in this video, I will try to find a link for it and put it in the description box. But if you guys are interested in hearing about our geography unit, just go ahead and keep on watching. So for reference, my kids are in first and second grade. So this is first and second grade level. So first of all, I decided on doing the 50 states because of my kids. So literally every time some sort of name to a place, whether it's a country or a city or state or whatever would come up, they would say like, oh, is that in Arizona? Oh, is that in the United States? Oh, is that this? About stuff like that. So then I thought, you know what, I should buy a book. At least, you know, that way I can kind of show them like what the country looks like, how it's divided up. I just remember being a kid and also having those questions like, what the heck? Like that just seemed so far-fetched to me. So I ended up picking up this book for them. Fact-filled book. It is a wide-eyed, written and researched by Gabrielle Bakken and illustrated by Sol Linero. So that's pretty cool. I really loved looking through this book when we first got it. I mean, still, it's really cool, but we use it every week, so it's been really cool to be able to go through it and read all these things. So this week we're doing Georgia. So one thing that I did that helped me fill another subject in our homeschool schedule was incorporating history with the geography. So this is kind of, I guess you could call it like a little mini unit. So we started out with 50 states. I bought the book. Then I went on Teachers Pay Teachers and I found, I'll put the price on the screen because I don't know how much it was, but it wasn't very much at all. And it was a whole printable booklet of all of the 50 states. And they're very basic, and that's what I wanted. I just want to do an overview every week with the kids, do a craft pertaining to the state. And that's another little branch from the geography that we included, was an art project or craft that pertains to the state as well. So geography, history, art, it's a little mini unit. Let me show you some of the kids' pages. So I'm not like a huge stickler, like I don't make them do every single little thing. We never really do this spot here just because I'd have to look that up, and I just don't, and it doesn't have that information in this book, so I don't really know where to put the capital, the major cities, all that, and you're supposed to kind of like, you know, pinpoint it on there, but we never do that part. We always just do everything else. So it's the capital city, the major cities, the state bird, the state flower, and what it is known for, and then we do our best to draw the state flag. So again, like I said, we also go through, here's Connecticut, Delaware, so we're just doing them in order. And sometimes I know right off the bat who I want to do for each state, and sometimes I don't. So obviously I will utilize these books for my own school prep, you know, and look on here, see who I can include as the history portion for that state that week. So for example, this week, since we're doing Georgia, we have Martin Luther King. So we read this back in February. The kids really like reading these. They find it really interesting. They love to ask me questions about the certain eras and how things were, and they want to know if they're still alive, and they get so sad when they're not. So I really like using these in conjunct with the geography state, and then also a project to go with it. So for this week, for Georgia, I decided to do a tissue paper peach. So we're just going to be, I already printed out a large peach, and then I have this peach colored tissue paper and orange colored tissue paper, so they can kind of put both. So that honestly made it a lot easier for me to just plan out my weeks. Math, it's always just set. Language arts, it's set. I don't really need a plan for it. Spanish, I plan a little bit. I just kind of give myself maybe a category or something, but a lot of the time it's just on the fly. We are doing something similar with science like this with a little booklet and a book, but again, that doesn't take any planning or pre-planning for me. So the only things I have to pre-plan is just see what state we're doing, choose a history, read aloud for that state, and then choose a craft that has something to do with the state. That made things a whole lot easier. So it's really simple to incorporate multiple subjects that stem from a bigger subject, if that makes sense, you know? So especially if it's something that your kids are interested in and you guys are doing it, and then incorporating your other subjects, it's just gonna be a lot easier for you, and will also keep your kids engaged a lot longer. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what units you guys are doing, or mini units, and I will see you guys in my next video. Also, don't forget to share, like, subscribe, share my videos with anyone that might be homeschool curious or might be homeschooling already. And again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!